So I want to begin officially on this talk about how you can't manage stress, by the way. You can only manage yourself by giving you a simple definition of stress. And if we had more time, I'd really interact with you more, but we only have 30 minutes or so left, and I really just want to get to the main points here that will help you deal with the stress that's going on in this workplace and also hopefully help you have a more fulfilled and meaningful life. So, my first little placard here says stress, which I'm defining as the inability to integrate, which simply means this. How many of you here have noticed that you could wake up and thinking you're having a great day, maybe you've had a great breakfast, hopefully you work out in the morning, you answered some phone calls and everybody was happy, you get in your car, it don't start. Anybody besides me have that day? Or your car starts and you get to work, you haven't even taken off your coat, and what's that expression, something hits your fan? Right? Anybody else besides me have those? You get to work, you think it's going to be a great day, and boom, it ain't a great day no more. Right? So my point is that with stress, there's always going to be stress. Stress is never ending. This realm called the universe has two parts to it. It's a paradox, and we need to accept it. It's got chaos, and it's got order. And while I pray for order every day, it doesn't always come my way. Have you noticed that? So if I can't integrate, if I can't take in the experiences that I'm having in a way that I can put together, that I can make sense out of, then I would say I'm stressed out. Does that make any sense at all? See, in other words, managing stress has nothing to do with the stress that's coming from outside of me, because it's always going to come outside of me. Every day, typically, there's some form of stress. So if I can integrate the experiences I'm having into a model of what am I and who am I, and how can I respond with my virtues, because that's all I've got, is responding as virtuously as I can, then I can stay happy even when there's a death in the family or a death in the organization. Like my dad passed away 2 months ago. I've never been more spiritually happier. Like when I saw Alan, it's been a couple years, he said, how am I doing? I said, I'm happier than ever, which I am. See, it's a paradox. My dad passed away. I spoke to him every day on the phone. We were closest friends. And I've never been happier. See, it's a paradoxical realm here, right? There's night and day, yin, yang, up, down, night, day, chaos and order. I can be sad and I can be fully enlightened as much as I think I can at the same time. So if I'm responding to all the stressors that go on in my life as virtuously as I can, whatever my virtues are, and service is one of them, loyalty is another one, love is another one, family. So if I can respond to everything according to who I think I am, my virtues, that's as good as it's going to get on this planet. Does that make any sense? Anybody want to respond to that, or who can hear me or not hear me? Any questions? Seriously, I mean, I'm being as profound as I can, as quickly as I can. So if I have a profound sense as to what is the nature of reality and who am I, meaning my unique, profound relationship to it all, and I can behave that way, I'm doing really good. If my behaviors reveal my virtues, I'm enlightened. Please.
So you're saying you're responding to the sad and the good, honestly.
Authentically. Which it would be honestly.
Right. So that's how you do both.
That's all that I've seen in 40 years of studying with gurus and mentors and teachers, and I've, been to India and Africa and all sorts of exotic places and lived amongst the people. That's what I've come up with, that I can tell. Because even gurus and masters make mistakes, but you know what they do? They get right back on their game. They don't need 10 years of therapy, they don't need a couch. Their community will say, hey, you're the guru, what are you doing? And they get right back on it, they get right back on their right way. And that's as good as it gets from what I can tell.